What's cracking, y'all? It's Slum Warrior, and we are in the home stretch of Legit of Heroes, Trials of Cold Steel. In the first one, we have a second one and a third one to follow, which we will be getting into in due time. We are currently preparing for the annual school festival, which, I mean, it's a festival, it's pretty self-explanatory. Everybody gets together, there's a lot of food, usually some games. Just trying to have a good time, you know, relax, get out of the house for a little while, and enjoy yourself. I don't see anything else of interest here. Alright, to help prepare for the Academy Festival. Alright. So it's the back of the main building, eh? Alright, cool. I will say, kind of impressed they were able to get all the props and everything set up scattered throughout the area, campus. Oh, can we go fishing? Fish. I don't think we can do it. I'm a little impressed. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so easily impressed, but apparently I'm easily impressed. Oh, come on, man. There we go.
What even is this?
Here, ooh, CP went up. Sweet. Oh, this will be easy. I'm not sure what every fish is, though. I don't think I've seen them all. I'm missing a handful. I thought the best fish was going to be the golden salmon, but it doesn't look like it. It looked like there was some spots beneath it on the list. So I'm really curious. That's what it might be. We got two more. Another crab.
Not bad.
And we'll go one last round to polish it off, and then we'll see what the next event is. We got us a salamander. I guess... tried to sneak it from me, but it failed.
What even is this?
I guess Rain doesn't get out much if he doesn't know what a salamander is. Alright. So let's mosey on over here. Oh. I'm certain that I dropped it somewhere around here. Is something the matter? Nothing I say. For that matter, why are you doing here when you have preparations to make for the festival? Get back to work! Normally I would, but you look as though you have something on your mind. Are you sure I can't be of some assistance? This is a personal matter, and you butting into my private affairs will do more harm than good. Although since you're here, it couldn't hurt to ask. Have you seen a notebook around this area by chance? It wouldn't have a black leather cover. I don't believe I've seen anything like that. I'd be happy to help you look, though. That is quite unnecessary. But if you are so inspired to assist me, you may do so by forgetting this conversation ever took place. Understood? This missing notebook has him even one edge than usual. I probably shouldn't talk to him. That said, I'm sure he'd be happy if I found that notebook. I'll need to get some clues before I can do that, though. Alright, so it's a notebook of the vice principal. Let's check engineering. Just tools. That's a regular notebook. That's not the one that we're looking for. Well, the next place that I would think would be maybe the offices. We'll hit up that next. Infirmary. Oh. I'm not looking to... I don't know if that'll advance the story yet or not. I don't want to miss any more I guess I already missed the one, so I suppose it doesn't matter really, but... I don't want to miss out more than I have to. Ooh, what's this? The pot of plant grown by Fee. It gives off a gentle, calming aroma. Well done, Fee. Plants are like people. All it takes is a little bit of love and attention, and they'll go far. I imagine the recent crisis there has a significant effect on the outcome. Indeed. Regardless, an overwhelming majority voted in favor. I suspect we shall see significant developments very shortly. In the meantime, I plan on returning to Corellia Fortress. Understood. I wish you the best of luck. Conference room. Alright, so it can't be there. I was thinking it might actually be there. That was gonna be my next suggestion to check, but it must not be. Computer room, maybe? Also locked, so it's not in there. The problem is, are these what, clarinets? Maybe? No. Flutes? Pipes? Ish. Some sort of wind instrument of some variant. Anyway, the problem is that I don't really know this guy except that he seems to be on edge, like, all the time. So I don't even know where to look. Oh, we got the benches are moved. Interesting. Why the benches? What could you possibly have event up here? And what are you gonna do? Like some sort of swan dive competition off the roof? I don't think that'd be a very good idea. It might seem graceful at the time, but the splat at the bottom is not going to be fun. The infirmary would definitely have their hands full if that's the case. Please don't. Don't do it. Leave it for the gym. That's where the swimming pool is at. Speaking of, that might not be a bad place to look for the missing notebook. I'll try the student union building first. I've got a feeling that might be a better option. Oops. Looks like the shooting range. I don't think we've ever been in there, now that I'm thinking about it. Pretty much every other room has had a cutscene or a quest or something, but not this one. So the pool's closed off. It really killed the mood of anyone who couldn't swim fell in. Trust me, I empathize. I wouldn't mind a quick dip myself, but I'll resist the urge. Boys, that won't let us into the girls. That's another place that we haven't gotten into, is the girls. Oh, we can get in? We can get in? Wow, I'm impressed. I thought for sure we wouldn't be able to... I don't know if this was deliberately left or forgotten, but here it is. That's actually really cool. Because that guy is standing on the other door, he failed to... I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know, you can't think of everything, so... you can't block it all off. I mean, you can only block one door at a time, basically, right? Alright, I don't see any books or anything lying around. I thought there might have been a book on the table, but it was actually just a gap in the shelf here. And that angle, it would trick me. Alright, so we'll check Student Union Building next. Nope, that's the main building. Give me Student Union Building. Go. I didn't see anything in the library, but I didn't activate the quest yet, so that might have an impact. We can check the library next. Nothing on any of the tables. Could be behind a counter. I doubt it, but we can check. It's a sink. Nothing here. Upstairs. Oh, it might be in the student council room. I don't know if I can get in. Oh, I can. That's good. No. Nothing. I wonder if our cultist knows. For the festival, I will detect fortunes with complete accuracy, courtesy of the crystal ball of the guardian spirits. The Ferris. I can hardly wait to draw unsuspecting festival goers into my lair. She's way too enthusiastic about all this, isn't she? Alright, so that doesn't give us any clue, hint, or direction. Not that I'm surprised. Okay, can we go into the auditorium? It's typically blocked off, but we'll see. Oh, it's open. Yeah, that makes sense. They're practicing that operetta, so I suppose it stands to reason that it would be at least beginning their preparations for their rehearsal. Whereas we've got the old schoolhouse, and as long as all the monsters stay in the basement, it'll be alright. I would recommend being armed, if nothing else, just for safety. Why that Chancellor? Textbook example of how crass these commoners really are. But that's still no reason to aid the lives of those curs. Seems a noble faction really was backing up the terrorists. I wonder how deeply involved the harem's family is. Hey, Patrick. Schwarzer, what do you want? More importantly, how long have you been there? Not too long. I just want to say that I'm very impressed with what I've seen from Class 1's operetta. I mean, I've only seen the stage and your outfits, but they look really elaborate and well done. Oh, are you? Just take the compliment and stop being a dick. As you know, it's the Imperial Nobility's duty to perform anything they put their minds to at the highest level. Speaking of, I hear you're planning some unusual performance with Class 7. Do try not to embarrass yourself after our operetta pushes the bar into the sky. We're high jumpers. Oh yeah, on an unrelated note, we met your dad at Malphine Palace the other day. It seems you mistaken me for someone who would care. I'm sure he went to an extended monologue about how he'd love to see his foolish son learn a thing or two from all of you. We didn't quite get that much out of him. Marquis Harm actually seemed very polite in comparison to other heads of the 4 great houses. Now I'm sure there must be sides to him that we didn't see given his position. Alright, Patrick, I'm gonna need you to get your head all the way out of your ass right now. Because seriously, it doesn't become you. Not even in the slightest. Oh, it does offer the chance and train. I'm a little impressed. Kind of wasn't expecting it. All that said, still no book. Well, let me check out the map real quick. Alright, so we've checked... Oh, the library. We need to check the library. I think we've checked every other building at this point. Which means I can only deduce that it's somewhere lost in town. Which I really hope is not the case. That would suck! And none of the tables. Not on the stool. I don't know why it would be. None of the chairs. That's a sign and log. That or it's a record of what books are checked out, I assume. Or one of the two, probably. Alright, so, whoops. We've checked the main building. I don't think we've checked it in its entirety, though. I feel like I'm missing something in there. And we could check Academy Field, but I doubt it would be there, and I don't expect the stable to be open. That's another one that we really haven't interacted with, is the stable. Oh jeez, what is Crow doing? How's business so far? Who's looking the hottest? No surprises yet. Our reads on the second unit are pretty much spot on. As far as the first years go, the guys split a combo's been pouring the bets. Ha! We nailed that prediction too! Alright, those prices jacked up as high as you can. Crow? Mind explaining what's going on here? Green, buddy, good to see ya. This is a tiny, side project that a few second years are volunteering for. Where you turn a fun event into a gambling racket. Hey now, that's just rude. All this is some friendly competition. Jackpot's a year's worth of cafeteria tickets. What would a second year even do with those? Sell them to the kids for a tidy profit, I assume? Basically extortion? Coercion? Something along those lines, I expect. I assume... Yeah, the stable's off limits. That's fine. Nothing ever happens there anyway. Any other benches here? No? I might have to let this one go too. We'll see. We'll check around town, maybe at the cafe. The church? Oh, might not be a bad option. We'll check all of the pews. And what about the church dining room? No, I bet this is more of a conference room. We have the office. Oh, curiosity shop. I wonder if it's there. I don't know. Maybe, what is his name, Marco? Whatever his name is, maybe he picked it up. Mitch, that's what. Here you go. That'll run you 27,800 mira. Ouch, no repeat customer discounts in your store, are there? This bill better include the information too. Of course it does. Don't bite my head off. Sounds like the red constellation to kicking back from Crossbell. It's anyone's guess as to where, though. I can't believe they're still hanging around here after a terrorist attack on that scale. Can you pass that info along to Turtable for me? Sounds like they're discussing the recent terrorist attack in Crossbell. I guess Instructor Sarah is just as stressed about everything that's going on as we are. It's like the world's falling apart. Sounds like your festival preparations are going along really well. You just stay focused on that and leave the grown-up stuff to us adults, okay? Don't start rehearsing at the crack of dawn tomorrow, too. Doing too much too fast will burn you out quick, you know. That's curious. Ooh. Die. Exchange. Exchange, there we go. That's a tidy chunk of change right there. Second nice for the win, yo. Alright, my first thought, well, we can check the park, because it's right here. Doesn't strike me as the type, yeah, it doesn't look like it's here. The cafe, though, that's a possibility. Give it a perusal around here. Yo, looks like everything's almost done with the festival setup. Just don't get all excited about finishing up and forget to take a break. Last thing we want is for you to get burned out before everything even starts. It'd be a pity if you couldn't enjoy it. What do we got? Buy roasted coffee, premium coffee. What's it? 1,600. You sleep in nightmare. $3,000 sleep in nightmare. Oh yeah, all right. Take one of those. 1,200 with 15 CP and 2,000 HP. Oh, take two of those. Makes me want pizza now. Damn it. Can't even eat most of it either. That's the worst part. I'm gonna tear up my insides if I do it. If I eat regular pizza. Misty's excited to go to the academy. Oh, Misty's gonna be there too? Oh, wow. Overhearing her talking about how she'd like to report on it while she's walked through sampling all the food stalls. She would too. The director suspected that all she wanted was an excuse to eat, though, so he didn't approve it. Yep. Considering how she talks on the air. Sorry to keep you waiting, Michael. Oh, there you are. I'm just glad you can make it at all. A special tonight, but some people still haven't submitted what they want to say to us during. I mean, we could go ahead without them, but it'd be kind of unfair if we did. I imagine it probably just slipped their minds considering how much everyone has to do right now. But you are taking the time to give everyone's event coverage, so I'm sorry they push you through all this. Don't sweat it. Festival will give us some good material every year. You wouldn't see me complaining the students are making it better. The Academy has been getting lots of coverage ever since what happened last month, too. Sorry, we don't have the time to shift the breeze about that. So, you got the time to get this done? You bet. They'll be broadcasting tonight, so let's get this done as quickly as possible. You are the man! Still, I'm waiting on replies from Class 1 and 5 and the Occult Research Society. I don't know what the people in charge of them are, but you probably will since you're from the same academy. Go get those comments! Leave it to me. Class 1 should still be rehearsing for their operetta, so I'm sure that's where I'll find everyone. Class 5's Missy's panic game is being set up in the gymnasium. She leaves the Occult Research Society. I'll head to their club room. Right then, let's get going. Alright, well... Yeah, the notebook is definitely, wasn't on the docket. I don't remember seeing anything like that at all. Let's see, we'll do... I guess we'll do the occult room since we're basically on the way. So I gotta go back to school to hit the gym anyway. Wait, no, this is the one. Hello, do you need something from me? That I do. I'm collecting comments about each of the festival's events for a radio broadcast focusing on them. I had no idea the Occult Research Society was actually doing something through the festival, though. I certainly am. Oh, are you curious? Can I just have a simple answer, please? Very well. I suppose I can tell you. I'll be turning this room into a fortune-telling house during the festival. How accurate will the fortunes I tell be? That's for you to find out for yourself. I guess I should take that as a comment. But thanks. Oh, as for that man from the radio station who sent you, I see a great deal of hardship in his future. Uh-oh. Oh gee, I'd hate to get in the way of your preparations, so I better get going now. And exit stage left, at Mach speed. Okay, so we need to hit the gym. I mean, I suppose the notebook could be in the old schoolhouse, but I really doubt it. My rounds on the rooftop, but it should be around here somewhere. Wait, so we seriously dropped it off the roof? I could figure out where it might be if I head up there. I figured the roof might be a good option. Oh, cool. Man, y'all putting some serious work into this. Come on, work! I command you to work! Mission, why have you forsaken us? Is everything okay over here? Hey, watch it. It's a Class 7 Joker here to get the dirt on us. What, do you think this is some sort of show? Get out of here before I make you get out of here. First off, you can't. Second off, chill thine ass. Simmer down, boys. Sorry about that. The truth is the machine we're using isn't really working like it should, so we're a little on edge. We sent someone off to get George though, so our technical woes should be over before too long. So what's your story? Do you have an actual reason for coming, or are you actually spying on us? It's the former, I assure you. I'd hate to ask when you're so busy, but it's about the festival feature on the radio tonight. Class 5 still hasn't provided the station with a comment, so I was hoping that someone could say some... Oh, adios. It's Monk. How could that radio freak have forgotten that? Yeah, you're gonna have to ask him. What the hell, man? Seemed so excited when he told us he'd take care of it. What could he be doing right now? So instead of one of you coming up with a comment on the fly, I need to find Monk? Any idea where he might be at the moment? I don't think any of us have actually seen him since yesterday, actually. Well, whatever he's doing right now better be pretty important if he thinks he can just ditch us at a time like this. You sure he's not just sleeping in? Anyway, none of us have got time to come up with some fancy radio comment. It's gotta go straight to Monk for that. Got it. I'll look for him at the lower class dorm. Hopefully I can actually find him. To the dorm. Yeah, I agree with Reen though. One of y'all just couldn't make something up. It'll take, 10 seconds tops if you're being generous. But no. High class gotta be snobby. Actually, that was class 5. That's not even that snobby. Wait, why am I here? Oh, the roof. Yes. I got distracted by my ramblings. I do that. You go from class 3's crepes are a little too close to my pies for comfort. Oh well, I'm not going to let little sales get me down. That's the spirit, boy. Do it. Excuse me, mind if I ask you a question? I believe Vice Principal Heinrich was up here just a while ago. Give a brief rundown of the situation. I see, that would make sense. Yeah, he was up here. Came along to check on how everything was going. He was using his notebook as a sort of checklist for all our arrangements. Come to think of it, I wouldn't be surprised if his notebook was full of info on everyone's festival plans. Finding it should be top priority. Do you remember where he was standing at the time? Just about there, right where you can get a good look in the courtyard. Oh, but he left right after that. He overheard some guys messing around over near the field, so he moved over there to yell at them a little better. I think he even leaned over the railing a bit for that one. Turns it probably didn't fall into the courtyard. Thanks, that now sinks down. No worries, best of luck. So not the courtyard then. Maybe it is the field after all. Alright, the search continues. Onto the school field. Wait, am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Excuse me, may I ask you something? Oh my goodness, is something wrong? Do you need some help? Not exactly. Rain briefly explained the situation. Oh, so you're looking for a notebook? Now that I think about it, I believe I heard some first-year boys talking about something they found. That might be what you're looking for. Fantastic. That's my next stop then. This might be over even faster than I thought. Did you see where they went? I believe they heard them say something about going someplace quiet so they could get a better look at it. I'm sorry, I wish I could be more specific. Not at all. It's a great lead as it is. Somewhere quiet, huh? I think I might know where they are. No time to waste. I better get going. So I assume the old schoolhouse? Could be over here by the furnace? Alright, cool. I can't think of a more quiet, out-of-the-way place. Wait, that's not the schoolhouse. Bingo. Now, this is a good find. What do you think about this photo, Rex? Oh man, that's awesome. It's definitely an amateur shot, but it captures the energy of a live performance. It's almost too good. I wonder who it belongs to, though. Our notebook's covered in some pretty expensive-looking leather, so maybe it's one of the nobles'. Excuse me, guys. You found that notebook somewhere, right? Mind if I take a look at it? Oh, crap. Guess that answers our question about the owner. Ah, well, here you go. Looks like it matches the description, which means that it belongs to Vice Principal Heinrich. I want to have a better look at her, too. I know, right? I've never seen her before, but damn. Oh well, it's probably for the best it gets returned to its owner. Guy seems pretty devoted to her, too. If we try to hold on to it, things might get ugly. Yeah. Oh, what are they talking about? Sorry for the trouble. Make sure it gets back to the right hands. Let him know he's got our seal of approval, alright? Sure. What all is written here? I kind of want to check. No, that's a bad idea. I should head straight back and return to the vice principal. Even if it isn't his, I can just turn it in at the reception. Hey, don't tell me you're a fan, too. Nice. Isn't you that well known in the Empire, but I guess you class 7 types are pretty worldly. Okay, now I'm really curious of what's in here. Actually, I want to take a look. Oh, right. Also, what was the one? Damn it. Oh, pasta. Oh, did I really get it right in the first try? It's just kind of annoying that I have to keep thumbing through it. Yeah. I don't know why I keep going to that. Alright, whatever. Kind of impressed. I'm convinced I've done all the manly munchies. Any day now, I'm gonna stop doing that. Any day. I wonder why I can't use these. Maybe it's in the... maybe it's in the other the notebook menu. That could be it. Phantom card. Memory quartz. Oh, yeah, that's the video from the last rock concert. That's a student notebook. That's different from the notebook. All right. So I can't actually. It's not technically in my inventory. It seems, as far as I can tell. I will say though, the lack of music in the old schoolhouse is kind of a nice touch. Gives that quiet, almost creepy. Oh, you again? I'm busy. Concepts you clearly seem to have, and you seem not to have familiarized yourself with. See your business without delay. I found a black leather notebook and I thought it might be yours. This is indeed my notebook. You wouldn't happen to look inside, would you? No, of course not. Well, I didn't, at least. Of course, how could I expect such a privacy and friendly behavior from a student of our esteemed academy? Oh, you dropped a picture. Is this? Wow, the weird vibe I was picking up had some merit. I feel like that's a reference to a previous a Legend of Heroes game, but I don't know which one. I feel like, because I was looking up when I found out that this was like the 4th or 5th game in the franchise. I was looking up to see if I could find a way to play them, and there's a character that I came across that looks like that. I don't know if it was her exactly or not, but it seems similar. From a it looked like it was an old game, but I think that's what that's from. But I have no idea who she is. Seems to be a picture of some dancer wearing a remarkably skimpy outfit. Some dancer? One of the greatest artists of our time, some dancer? Foolishness, utter foolishness. She is a member of Crossbell's highly esteemed theater troupe, Arkansas. To call her a mere dancer is churlish. I've never even heard of them. They are known for their magnificent and passionate performances, replete with acrobatic feats that would blow your mind. Arkansas represents true art, capturing the hearts and eyes of those blessed enough to bear them witness. My eyes were closed to their glory until I was invited to see one of their performances in Crossbell. Their brilliance is renowned across the continent, rivaling even the acclaims of this nation's operas receive. There is no shame in admiring that she has Mao's many charms. On the contrary, those who should hang their heads in shame. Her talent is such that she was cast in a leading role almost immediately after her debut. Furthermore, she's earned everything she has through her hard work and dedication. Is there any wonder why we love her so? Tragically, the recent terrorist attacks in Crossbell has impacted Arkansas just as it would other citizens. But I believe in them. No setback is too great to stop them from soaring to even greater levels of excellence. The voices of fans shall be their support as they continue their climb. We shall support Marcia Mao. Alright, take it easy, old timer. Don't blow a gasket. Wow. That was the last thing I ever expected to hear from him. Well then. Allow me to thank you for returning my notebook to me. That said, you want to seal your memories of this discussion away in the deepest reaches of your mind, never to re-emerge. Yes, sir. Golden bell? Oh, sweet. This is not a bribe, understood? It is, a token to ensure you put every last ounce of effort into serving the Academy Festival. Given that Class 7 is trailing behind the other classes, I hope this acts as an appropriate motivator. I fully expect you to prepare with the highest level of diligence so that you do not bring shame upon this academy. Yes, sir. We'll make sure to meet your expectations. Duly noted. I get it, it's a pun. Because, you know, it's a notebook. Okay. So maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was based off of it was something in the Heroes of the Sky, Legend of Heroes. I forget. It was something of the sky. I forget what it's called. But that was another game that focused on crossbow and bracers, and kind of more about them specifically, because in this game, you know, they're explained, but it's not. It didn't really have much of a presence. Whereas that game, the protagonists are actively becoming bracers and trying to join the guild, which not begs a question per se, but it makes me suspect that Sarah will either play a role or at least a cameo, which would be really cool, because she's a good character. What was I doing in here? I thought there was a... Oh, here we go. You say there should have been some quests. Excuse me. I heard that a package was mistakenly delivered to Class 2. Is this where I can pick it up? Oh, I'm glad to see you. Do you have a minute? I'll show you right now. Let's go see it. What a relief. It's right over here. Margarita, you said it was here for the package. Oh, how fortunate. I was just about to put it away, too. Come along now. Okay, then. Rena investigated the contents of the package. Are these cones? That they are. We're planning on setting up some boundaries for our Stella garden, but not with anything that garnish. None of us ordered them by mistake either. Suspect they were meant for another class. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I saw some clones on the field. I'll take these over there and ask around. You mean it? Thank you. In that case, we will leave this matter in your capable hands. Mailing set started. Alright, cool. And then there's another quest in the infirmary. Reinforcer. Seems as though you've been working very hard on your field studies, and even harder when you help the student council. I can hardly imagine how many people you've helped tackle their problems, all while showing compassionate honor. As an instructor here at Doors, you could have not made me prouder. That's very kind of you, but I'm not sure I've done anything someone else in my shoes wouldn't have. To be honest, I'd say the people I've helped have let me develop more as a person, so it's anything but a chore. The more you talk, the more right I know I am. I hereby present you with the Medal of Compassion. Sweet. As Miss Harshall won this last year, so I know we are in good company. While this is far from a formal award ceremony, I hope you'll accept. Even so, this is quite an honor. Of course I'll accept. Thank you very much. Having the ability and the will to help others is a precious thing. I hope that you continue to do so as you grow older. Wait, is there more to it? Hello, Schwarzer. You wouldn't happen to be here in response to my request, would you? That's right. See, I'm here on behalf of the Student Council. The request said you needed someone to give student permission slips, correct? Yes. These slips prove that a student is upholding the necessary health and hygiene standards to sell foods onto campus. Any and all students planning to sell food, whether at a stall or at an attraction, must have one to do so. To some gourmands, these slips are the most important part of the festival. And yet a few of our students still haven't collected theirs. I'm starting to get a little worried. So that's why you need someone to deliver them. You hit the nail on the head. I'd do it myself, but people tend to be accident prone at this time of year, so I'll need to be here in the infirmary. Sorry to push this all on you when I'm sure you're already swamped, but such are the dangers of helping the student council. That's perfectly fine by me. I'm happy to help. What a guy. In that case, let me tell you where to deliver everything. First on the list is Nicholas from the Cooking Club. They'll be holding cooking classes during the festival. I assume he's so focused on all the preparation that he's forgotten to come to get the one thing that will let him cook. Probably a good guess. Next up, we have Class 4's Eastern Tea House. As the name implies, they will be dealing in tea, sweets, and relaxation. I do believe it was Colette's job to pick up their slip, and now it's yours to get it to her. She's a sweet girl, but a bit on the clumsy side, and probably just slipped her mind. Ha! That is definitely a Tales reference. I was just gonna make it myself. Colette's one of the protagonists, the Tales of Symphonia, and this girl, I kid you not, can be hovering 3 inches off the ground and still trip. How she does it is a mystery and impressive in and of its own right. If I ever get the means, I'd be happy to stream it for everybody, but at this point, I don't. Provided that the PS5 is in effect backward compatible throughout all generations, as the speculation suggests, I will be happy to do so then, but until then, it's gonna have to be on the back burner until I find some other means. Sounds like something she'd do. At least she probably won't lose it if we bring it straight to her. Lastly, we have the 2 foolish stalls belonging to Becky and Hugo. You'd think they'd be the first to get their slips. I've heard the 2 are trying to outsell one another. They don't have their slips, they'll tie at 0 units each. They're probably too busy arguing to even think about stopping by. Maybe getting their slips will calm them down. So to recap, Nicholas from the Cooking Club, Colette from Class 4, and then Becky and Hugo, correct? You got it, here are their permission slips. Remember, the fate of the festival's food is riding on these. They're very important. Be sure to handle them as such. On top of that, each slip has the name of the person you need to deliver it written on. Don't get them mixed up. Understood. I'll be extremely careful. I never expected so much to be writing on this job. I need to make sure everything is perfect. Oh, calm down. It's a simple request, even if it is important. Let me know how it went when you're done. Will do. Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Another one? What's this? Oh, it's Colette. Hey Colette, have you got a minute? I've got something for you. Oh, I've got a time for use. Here we are. Huh? Oh yeah, I completely forgot. That was a close one. Can't exactly have a tea house without tea. Oops. So I had to come all the way over here to deliver it, Reen. Hey, no worries. But do me a favor and try not to get me tasked with any last-second deliveries on the day of. We'll see about that. Thanks a lot. This one was out the field, I believe. These must be Hugo and Becky, respectively. Here, Hugo, this is my spot, so bolt! Terribly sorry, Becky. This is my spot now. I planned for it first. And by extension, that means I get priority. I brought all my stuff here first. Application papers were vague as to what they meant by in front of the main building. This is the exact spot I had in mind when I applied. Terribly sorry, Becky, but you have to concede. No chance, mate. I had my ass in this spot way before you. Permission slips really aren't lasting on either of their minds. Sorry to interrupt, but I have something for each of you. Here, mate, we're a wee bit busy here. Suits for a sales rise who gets this stall right here. Would you mind making this quick? Don't worry, I will. I completely forgot about that. You and me both. Perhaps we let our kerfuffle carry us away. Say, Becky, I have an idea. There's little point in a competition that one based on stall position alone. You say neither of us take this spot and we set ourselves on either side of the front gate. So we'll be right across for each other? Aye, that sounds good. Let's go away then. Sorry to say though, wee man, but I'll be winning this one either way. Oh, Becky. The fact that you're naive enough to think that's possible is one of the reasons you're so charming. I will believe it. You'll have a brass neck, too, when I show you what's true. I should probably get out of here before they start again. Yep. Time to exit. Stage left. I believe there was something going on. Maybe H. Final chapter. Yep, so 7 chapters in the game. I can't believe so much slipped my mind. It's on the field. Cones. Oh! I thought for some reason when it said cones, I was thinking like ice cream cones. No, these are cones for the track for the horses. Excuse me, do you have a minute? I believe I have a package for you. A package, you say? Oh yes, it's the cones we plan on using for Super Stallion. It took so long to arrive that I started wondering if I listed the wrong address or something of the sort. My thanks to you. Our preparations can continue as scheduled. Happy I could help. I'm sure the student council's running themselves ragged right now, but you've done well. Even so, we have another issue to resolve. Nani? Oh? When we were waiting on our cones, we had another parcel mistakenly delivered to us. It was a parcel swap then. You can see it over there. We've had our hands full here, so we hadn't quite decided what to do with it. That makes sense. Any idea what was inside? Freshly printed books. A sizable number, I might add. Probably stocked rather than a personal book delivery. Would you mind if I took care of this? I might know who they were meant for, so I can take them to the rightful owners. It wouldn't be a bother, that would be a great help to all of us. By all means, take the books to the rightful owners. I will, thank you. So a stock order looks... Oh, excuse me, stop that. If I had to guess, I would guess that'd be the Lit Club. Is the Lit Club in here? I don't, maybe? Yeah, that is. No, it's not. Newly printed books. Now I have to figure out who these are for. Oh, well, I'm here. Got fishing, shocker. Yeah. No exclamation mark, so I feel confident in saying I don't have to worry about anything at the moment, at least. Machias? Chescom's finishing setting up the festival, so now I'm helping decorate the cafeteria. The staff here always treats us well, so it's the least I could do to return the favor. Damn. So I moved 3 reggae out of place while we were talking, and to be perfectly parallel with those tables over there. This kind of work really brings out your inner perfectionist. Let's see. Maybe a library? I guess not. Nothing seems any of interest. Wait, I still have something in the front. Oh no, that's just because... Maybe it's their package, I bet it is. Nope. Just kidding. Do the cooking club. That couldn't be for the faculty. I don't see anything in there yet. Let's take the second floor. I want to say that's where the cooking building is, maybe? Home econ, there we go. I don't see Nicholas anywhere. Hey, Milliam, quick question. You know where Nicholas is? Nicholas? Oh, he said he was heading out to get some ingredients and stuff. So he's probably in the general store in town. Right, thanks. I'll probably regret this, but what are you making? I'm making super special cookies! Nicholas asked me to make a whole bunch of different types. These ones got hot chili peppers in them. Wanna try one? No thanks. I couldn't deny someone else the privilege. It's worth. Seems like she fits right in with the cooking club. I'm now heading to town to find Nicholas. I wonder if those books... I wonder if they're meant for the church? We can head down to the chapel. I gotta go into town anyway, so I might as well, right? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we also need to hit this, the dorm. I haven't been in this dorm in a while. Can't see Monk anywhere on the first floor. Let's ask someone where he is. Excuse me, do you have a second? Not today, I don't think. You need him for something? Yeah, I need his comment for tonight's radio show. I guess I'll head to his room and just hope he's there. There's no need for that. Sorry for the wait, Reen. I've just finished writing up our comment for the radio show. It's just now? That's right. This comment is the fruit of 2 days of back-breaking non-stop labor. And when I say non-stop, I mean without so much as a wink of sleep. I never knew the bags under your eyes could get that bad. Is that the radio geek? Misty won't be on that show, but a submission's a submission. Only the very best is good enough. Until you're curious, let me read it to you. Misty, the international sensation, finally makes his Thor Military Academy debut. But oh no, trouble is afoot. Misty and Michette are being attacked by the evil Misty. The only way to save them is to smash, and mash away. So come along with the Class 5's Misty Panic and save Misty and Michette from their terrible fate. A Misty Panic, the only place where smacking something so cute can be so refreshing. And that's that. Make sure they don't leave out a single word. I'll be listening. Sure. Okay, so far so good. I've already done... Let me check the Curiosity Shop, so we're good there. Oh, here we go.